Hi, it's Reno back again, sort of, just talking about last night, Harry Kane. Is it true? There's a rumour that Jude Bellingham and the Real Madrid boys were singing "Don't Cry for Me, Harry Kane" in the dressing room. I just can't believe that's true. But it's just a little rumour. What a giggle that would be if they were singing that. I mean, Harry Kane must be devastated, leaving his beloved Spurs just to get a trophy. And I think Bayern Munich, I don't think they've gone trophyless. God, I don't know. I need to check that one up. But I don't think they've gone trophyless for over 10 years. They've won something. Harry Kane goes there, sells his soul basically, and they still don't. Well, he might. No, he's going to win He's going to win the cannon. Oh, good old Harry! You're going to win a cannon, mate, this year. I think we've got to get an Arsenal player to come over and, present it to you. Even an ex-Arsenal player, Aubameyang, who's actually won it. So that'll be rubbing salt in the wounds. That's a bit of Arsenal bias, guys. I accept that. But the team didn't deserve to win. Bayern Munich were not very good last night. They did the old defend, try and get on the counter. And they nearly got away with it. Honestly, what a travesty that would have been. And eventually Real Madrid were a bit fortunate. But then that's how the game goes. I mean, a lot of teams have won the European Cup. Arsenal won, things on the back of solid defence and then getting the counter-attack. As a fan, you don't care. Chelsea have done it, parking the bus. They won the European Cup doing that. It was dour football, but they won it. And as a fan, that's what you want. So Bayern Munich fans, if you'd gone through, with a few minutes to go, you would have been happy. You don't care how bad the team were, how much they didn't deserve it. You would have been happy. As far as football fans is concerned, to see Bayern playing that football and Dortmund doing the same, the final would have been absolutely just a dour game. At least now you've got Real Madrid versus Dortmund. That could be dour as well, with Dortmund just fighting and holding back, and Real Madrid sort of, whatever. Could be a dour game. I hope not. As for Harry Kane, you're going to get a cannon at the end of the season. The Arsenal hope that maybe an ex-Arsenal player might, give it to you, like Aubameyang, who's already won it. That would be fun, wouldn't it? A bit of Arsenal bias coming there. I'm sorry. The referee, the officials yesterday, guys, we're saying we don't like VAR, but you're going to go back to old times if you get rid of VAR, where referees, officials just get away with making so many big mistakes, so many errors. You got nothing to pick them up on, because whether that was offside or not, the linesman made another mistake, and saying sorry after the game, dear me. Actually, I think VAR should be able to come in and say, hold on a minute, you've blown your whistle. Once the ball has gone out of play and stopped, no, look at that again. The problem with that is that the goalkeeper could turn around and say, well, actually, I heard the whistle. I didn't bother actually trying to save it. So, what you're going to do, the officials make it up as they go along, guys. I've been saying referees are inept. And actually, I thought the referee himself had a good game last night. I thought the referee for the PSG games was absolutely brilliant. I understand he's retiring. How sad, because these Italian and Spanish and continental referees, they've been seeing the old dark art, for decades, and they're not conned in it so much as our referees. Our referees haven't got a bloody clue over here. They're so inept. Really poor, and I'm afraid the ones up in VAR are even worse. So something's got to be done. Get rid of all the referees. That's my opinion. Fast play. You can't do that because they won't allow you, and they control the game. Bring in semi-pro footballers, semi-pros, not pros, because you won't get them in. There's not enough money. But you bring in semi-pro footballers when they've retired, okay, to fast track them into becoming referees. It'll take 3, 4, 5 years to get that moving, but that's all you need to do. Semi-pro referees, fast track them. Listen, guys, referees are paid between, they're getting paid 100 to 200 plus £1,000 a year. So there's a load of semi-pro footballers that would absolutely chop their fingers off and hands off and arms off to try and become a referee. So that's the way to do it. Get people who understand the game not necessarily the rules. Rules are easy to learn in anything. We've all passed our driving tests. We all know how to drive a car, as far as the rules are concerned. But after that, guys, it's how you get in the car and drive it. And if you've never driven a car, it doesn't matter how much you've read the rules, you're going to be a crap driver. Well, that's what referees are. They've read the rules, they've never played the game, they're crap. I think that's quite a good analogy, actually. I'll have to use that one again. Watch this space. Real Madrid, you deserve to go through.